Welcome to the Mental Health Workshop. I will begin by asking, what is that brought you in today? What is it that you want to learn in today's workshop? With those questions been asked, we will begin. Now, I know most of you may know some of this stuff, but there is something about it by hearing the information out loud. Am I correct? Probably so, right? So we'll start off today by going through what is mental health in the first place. So, I'm going to tell you. It is a person's condition with regard to their psychological and emotional well-being. Now, you're probably wondering, are there cures? Are there other disorders involved with this way of health? Well, yes, there are more than what I have up on the board. So on the board, I have 3 only. Here are the 3 that I want to work on today, and to better help you understand their symptoms, along with some cures to help with them. So, my first one is anxiety. What a huge one for not only those who have mental illnesses, but for a lot of us. But it is crucial to those with mental illnesses. So we are wondering now, what are the symptoms? Are they the same? Well, I can answer that, but with a more powerful meaning behind it. Because like I said, more crucial for those with mental illnesses. So, symptom 1. Panic attacks. Yeah, for some of us, panic attacks may be a minute or so long. For others, again, crucial. They take longer to get over. They think things over and over, and may tell you things over and over. But that is how they understand and comprehend what is going on. But one way you can help without them having to see a professional, but moving on. There are other symptoms that are included like stress, restlessness, meaning not enough sleep for them, making it hard for a good routine in their lives. Now on to the second disorder, depression. The depression disorder is crazy. So raise your hands if anyone has ever experienced this. Now, take a moment. How did you feel? Now I'll give you a moment. Okay, now take that feeling, triple it, and now you understand the statement of someone with mental illness. It hurts. And it's sad, right? Yes. Now, here are the symptoms of it. Feeling sad and like no one cares. Anger due to what's going on. Frustration. Getting frustrated at everything on the way you feel. Awful moods. Feeling tired. Feeling guilty, and the worst of all, thoughts of suicide. Now, we all know we would never want that for anyone, and especially a family member. Trust me, it's scary to think about it, but it happens. Now let's move on to different thoughts. Now we're going to talk about the final disorder that comes with mental illnesses, and that is traumatic disorder. Now with traumatic disorder, this one sort of favors the other two in a sense, but adds some things into it. So our symptoms for that one is recurring and unwanted memories of an event. So we are talking about over and over again. Another symptom, flashbacks, snippets that sneak up on us, right? And nightmares, or as children call it, bad, scary dreams. These symptoms cause the symptom at the bottom, which is severe emotional distress, which is self-explanatory. It breaks us down into pieces. We cannot handle it anymore. So let's think. How in the world do they do it? There must be something someone can do. Just the symptoms alone are enough, correct? Well, yes, there is help out there for all these different people and ways they carry mental illnesses and disorders. they carry with mental illness. So let's talk about our professionals. So our professionals help a big ton. So with that, like I'm sure they're all wondering, well, what professionals are there? So professional number 1 is our counselors, which sit down and talk with our patients no matter what or how bad the situation is. They are always there for them, and understanding and trustworthy to keep things very confidential. Our second professional therapists, they work miracles, as they all do, but they work their way through these people, and that carries so much on them. Third, one is clinical social worker. Yes, it sounds like its name, and is very helpful as well. Psychologists to help study and figure out why the behaviors are happening, and they also run tests and interviews to understand better. They can help the patient out. And lastly, that I have on my list is primary care physicians. They help us in need with medicines and helping us get them where they need to be and to the right place to be helped. Now we know about the different professionals. They are able to help and make a difference in lives. Now we move on to what these places and people have to offer to these ones with mental health and disorders. Now I could go on and on, but I have named a few for everyone to take a look at, and here they are. Support groups is on top of my list, due to, I believe, it to be most effective. The patients learn from others and get great ideas on how to cope or brainstorm ideas to make things work better for one another. And most of all, they are like a family. They try and lift one another up and feel like someone cares, even if they do not have anyone else supporting them through tough times and what they have on their plates. Second is counseling sessions. Let them talk. Let them tell you how they feel. Now that doesn't always mean they will, but give it a try, right? Anything is better than nothing. These professionals give ideas and ways that could help, and maybe even exercises to keep them up and going and maybe clear their minds. Medicines, they will help and ease your mind and hopefully get you on the right path. They sometimes do not work for everyone, but in other cases it may. And third, now some may say, yeah, right, this one won't work. This is a bunch of bull. But take it seriously. Sometimes that one thing will help someone big time and or soothe their mind. My fourth one is guidance, so maybe that one just needs a little push. The professionals do a fine job with that and find ways to help them find that little bit of light and lead them into the sun. And for my last one, they can run tests, sleep tests to maybe help you with their disorder and has caused restlessness to make sure there aren't other things that need to be done. Now with all this said, your head may be spinning. Don't let it do it. It's simple, and there are cures and professionals, as I said. So breathe. Just take one thing at a time and use what you have learned to help our communities be stronger and better and safe. Thank you.